Ah, yes, it's all ego, baby.
Hi, beautiful people. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Thursday. I have been covering how insensitive and disrespectful without a crystal ball, aka Katie Joy, has been since the passing of Garrison Broen. Well, she just has not let up. She is still posting about this family, about the parents, blaming the parents, continuing to blame the parents, especially Cody. I will link some of those videos down below if you'd like to catch up. Let's get into this, but before that, my usual disclaimer. Please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. 2 days ago, Tough Topic, who also covers Sister Wives, put this out on a community post. Attention, there's a YouTube creator sharing some very private/sensitive footage about Cody and Janelle Brown's son Garrison's death. The creator was able to obtain bodycam footage from her FOIA request. This creator is sharing this footage with the intent to hurt the Brown family and monetize off their pain. I agree. I have already spoken with a member of the Brown family and a cease and desist is on the way. I encourage you all to use your best judgment on following creators who use their platforms, I'm assuming she says, not to hurt others. No, this creator is not reporting because the footage has no new information. You may love me or hate me, but I think we can all agree that this is wrong 100. Not a word from without a crystal ball, and normally she will say something. If anyone, especially recently when McCarthy did say something about her being evil, she even made a whole video in regard to that, and she tried to come across as it doesn't even affect her by what McCarthy had actually said about her. She played it off as though she was so amused by being called evil by McCarthy. Then on Tuesday, a clip was shared by many when McCarthy had said this. Before I show you that clip, Katie Joy has no problem sharing everything else from behind a paywall, which is McCarthy's Patreon. But just this now, she did not share.
You did address this, and I thought you guys would like to see the clip.
Tactless manner of discussing other people's extremely personal, intimate details and dishonoring them. And that's just her. She's tactless. We have talked to different people. She can't be stopped, apparently, which sucks for everybody because she is dishonoring him. And it's awful. You know, what kind of vile person does stuff like that? But at the end of the day, hopefully she's supporting her family. Hopefully she has a guilty conscience. All right, you know, there's a lot of other YouTubers and vloggers out there, and I feel like for the most part, most people are respectful, especially about, you know, Garrison stuff.
This is absolutely unacceptable. Why can't this family not get the respect they deserve? Why is YouTube not stepping in and doing something? I'm sure, and I've heard she's broken so many TOS. They are scurrying around and just being told that she cannot be stopped. And she is soaking all this in. She's continuing to make thousands of dollars off this family's pain, suffering, their tragedy. And she's smiling all the way to the bank, and she thinks she's invincible and can get away with everything. Why is it so hard for their privacy to be respected? Unbelievable. Then on Tuesday, KJ did not say a word. She didn't publicly acknowledge that or mention it. This is my theory before I show you the posting she made. When she got wind of the posting by Tough Topic that a cease and desist was possibly heading her way, and then McCarthy also mentioned that they were working on something, she went into manipulation mode. Katie always bragged on the fact that these news outlets watch her and they follow her, and we have also seen some of them do source her. So could it be that she shopped these screenshots that she received from the FOIA request around, and probably InTouch was the first or maybe the only outlet that took the bait from Katie Joy, meaning received or welcomed the screenshots and they ran the story. That gave her someone else to go down with her, or someone to also throw under the bus. Now let's look at her postings. She made this post on her personal Facebook. FYI, for everyone mad at me, InTouch has the same text messages I do. They are sharing more than I have. This is news. This is relevant. Take care. No, Katie. Shame on them too. It is personal. It says, Robert Garrison Brown's friends and family expressed concern for the sister wife star before his death. As seen in photos of his phone exclusively obtained by InTouch on Tuesday, April 9th. Why didn't they say where they obtained it from? Wouldn't they say they obtained it from Flagstaff PD or a source? Or maybe they just left all that out because Katie Joy said that, and this is pure speculation and assumption. Maybe she says, oh, don't worry about even crediting me, it's fine, just leave it out. I'm reaching, I'm sure you guys will let me know. Then she posted on her business Facebook. Sisterwives and TLC aren't putting a stop to public records being released by the police department, FYI. InTouch has the same information I reported on 4 days ago. Locality Patron has been posting paid content on a Patreon the past several weeks. In these videos, she has gone after the media, the National Guard, me, and anyone to take out her anger. Anger is a part of grief. However, the media is not to blame for reporting. The National Guard is not at fault for releasing photos. I am not evil, despite what she's called me. What is evil is narcissistic abuse and patriarchal cults. First and foremost, TMZ and People magazine have covered the story in regard to the tragedy of Garrison Broen from the get-go. Katie herself found out about this tragedy from TMZ, and it should be no surprise to anyone how much Katie Joy despises TMZ, and People magazine also covered the story from the get-go. And Katie Joy even called out People magazine because she felt that they were sucking up too much of the Browns because they didn't want to post everything that she wanted them to post. And to date, none of these outlets have posted what she and InTouch have posted. Am I still reaching? Also, TMZ doesn't have a very good reputation with a lot of people, and once again, they didn't request these police reports and blast this young man's last text messages to his mum the way Without a Crystal Ball and InTouch, as you can see, has done. That speaks volumes, and neither did People magazine. Now let's go back to this posting. Why was she only addressing McKelty in this posting? Why wasn't she addressing Janelle Brown, Cody Brown? She only seemed to have been focusing on McKelty. So that means that she was very much aware of what was going on. I am sure the police department cannot put a stop to providing the police reports if it's public. Yet it is up to the outlets or the individual person like Katie Joy to use their discretion. And since Katie Joy is a YouTuber and not a journalist or reporter, she should have absolutely not put that kind of content on her channel. Any family would be hurt to see something so personal on a YouTube channel from a creator that gives a shit about these people personally. She does this under the guise of exposing polygamy and how it is illegal, harmful, and like she said, and I quote, Garrison's death is a predictable and tragic outcome in polygamy, and no child should be forced to be part of a show that promotes a criminal sex trafficking cult. End quote. These words that she used is the reason she is in her third defamation lawsuit and settled with 2 of them, and one that has been going on for 2 years now. And she is still doing the same shit, and all for clicks and views, making money off these people's pain. She doesn't give a damn about these kids or these women. She only cares about herself. All these videos she made about this young man had no significance. And what, Katie Joy? You're going to use the same line like when Tati sued you.
I know they're never going to sue me. They're never going to sue me because the discovery for me would be terrible for them.
Now, remember when you begged Robert Shin to sue you and you said if he did, everything will come out. It's been 2 years and still nothing. This seems to be Katie Joy's MO. She will go after people like the Duggars and people in polygamy, and she will hold on to the fact in her mind that because in their religion or beliefs, it's not right to hurt the next person. So she will go hard on them and spread as much false information as she can because they won't stop her. And this family is just like you and I. They are human. Them losing a child is just as painful as a person that's not on reality TV. What you have done to this family, Katie Joy, and continue to do since the passing of their son is absolutely disgusting. Blaming the parents, to judging how the entire family mourned and grieved, to clickbaiting the titles of your video, where you made it out to be as though Janelle is this lousy parent saying she fled Flagstaff That is all wrong. You are a mum. You could have dug deep. I'm talking about way down deep. Find some respect, compassion, even dignity. Let me remind you, when your police report was read online, you went ballistic. You played that victim card till it was tattered and torn. Maybe it even disappeared. You also said that you were curled up in your closet in a fetal position, and you chose to do the same thing to a grieving family. If you were a decent human being, you would have thought before releasing that personal information how you felt when it happened to you, and why would you want to instill that kind of feeling or hurt upon somebody else. But you didn't do that. Or maybe you could have at least have some kind of compassion or related to Janelle because you are both mothers. That is Janelle's baby, and you chose to disrespect and invade. No, invade is too mild of a word. You chose to disrespect and assault her privacy. Shame on you. Redeem yourself. Remove those videos. You made your money. Not because something is public did it need to be shared to the public. Once again, Janelle lost her son. You gained thousands of dollars from his tragedy. Let that sink in, people. What Katie did to this family is absolutely selfish, unsympathetic, inconsiderate, greedy, remorseless, and malicious. People don't want to mention her name, give her clout. No, her name does need to be mentioned. People need to know what is going on because it could happen to anybody else. TikTokers are calling her out. Do you think if she does get the cease and desist that she will abide by it? She'll stop reporting? I don't personally think she will, but that's just me. If you thought that she has stopped, no, she put out 2 videos today. Cody and Robin Brown had an awkward run-in with the family at Garrison's memorial. Cody refuses to accept his responsibility, resists speaking to his kids, and refused, all in uppercase, to sit by Janelle. His antics at his son's memorial were exposed by a family source. I don't believe she has any sources because, for number one, why is this only coming out now? Garrison's memorial was 2 weeks ago, and she didn't have that information then, but only 2 weeks later is she coming out with this information. That's why I say I think she just makes up information just to make content. And also, Cody Brown's rage has now shifted to Robin as he grapples with sudden passing of his son Garrison. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. This is just not normal. Absolutely not normal. And it also proves the lengths that Kaylee Joy will go through to create drama, to create content, to make money, which is absolutely despicable in my opinion. Why? It's not like she has the stellar record of saving people from these situations, not like she's helped anyone escape anything. Where is her adopted mom, Kristen Decker, that is Christine's aunt, to let her know, to tell her that what she is doing is wrong? She is crossing boundaries. Why are other creators that are on her level not calling her out? But I can guarantee you one thing, if roles were reversed, whoever had done this to her, they would have all had cease and desist on their doors or in their inbox. If you know, you know. Also, before I go, I just remembered about a month ago, she went after down the rabbit hole at bedtime for using her name and likeness in a post on a GoFundMe, and she went ballistic. Yet, here she is, using Garrison Brown's name and likeness, a young man that has passed. She is exploiting his name and his likeness, and nobody gives a damn. His own family cannot get her to stop. Make this make sense, people. It's just not right. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day and week. For those down here in the south, please be safe through the storm. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Please keep the Brown family in your thoughts and prayers. And if you feel or have it on your heart to contact a certain person, please do it now, right now. Don't wait. Once again, thank you guys so much. And don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.